a second, this has been my dream since I started stand-up comedy, doing a special in New York City. This is it.
You know, the lady was like, what's the project? And I said, coming to America. And she looked up and she said, don't mess it up.
How does it feel to, come all the way there and now be at Coachella for the first time?
It's a big thing, for me, I think for the country as well.
That's just what it is. America is the pinnacle when it comes to
already
entertainment.
alone, because opportunities like that, when they contact you, it's a once in a lifetime thing. And then actually sending audition tapes and they say you've got the job, that is a pinch myself moment.
Welcome to the broadcast. Guys, this is going to be a part series titled Coming to America, where we'll be discussing the phenomenon of South African celebrity entertainers who from 2014 started exporting their talent and looking to establish themselves in the entertainment space in America. One may want to know why this subject in relation to South Africans. Well, you'll appreciate the fact that South Africa has not always been participating in international affairs. This was due to a system called apartheid. It was a system of institutionalized racial segregation where the black South Africans, who were controlled by a minority of white people, were not allowed access to anything that would empower them. They were not allowed access to best education. They weren't allowed to trade freely. They weren't allowed to move freely. There were spaces and areas that were only reserved for white people and black people didn't have access to. And this, as a result, caused great tension in the country where black people were protesting and fighting for their freedom. Some of the leaders who fought for the liberation of South Africa went into exile overseas to work with overseas countries. As a result, the rest of the world imposed sanctions on South Africa. This meant that South Africa could not participate in international affairs. They couldn't participate in sport. There were international corporates who would not trade with South Africa, therefore choking and putting pressure on the local economy. And this put great stress on the white government, forcing them to reconsider allowing black people freedom in their country. Apartheid lasted from 1948 till early 1990s. And this is the reason South Africa wasn't exporting much talent, whether in business, whether in entertainment, whether in sport, because South Africa was not allowed to operate in the international space until the black men and women of South Africa was allowed freedom. It obviously takes a while for a country to find its momentum, to find its feet after so many years of oppression and segregation. I am not saying that South Africans had not been importing talent. They have. But we're only seeing significant impact made by South Africans, especially in America, only now. And one of the few examples that we're going to be tackling on this introduction, episode 1, is Trevor Noah. Guys, catch me on the next episode, Coming to America, part 1, Trevor's Formula for Success.